Hello and happy Sunday, everybody. I have to start off this video by apologising. If you watched last Sunday's video or the one I did in the middle of the week, I said I was going to be starting a new video project. It involved me getting hold of a Gorilla Pod, a tripod for a bendy tripod for my camera, and attaching it to the arm of my wheelchair, filming my day-to-day things, and so I was just showing how I do things from my point of view. Going shopping, going to a supermarket, going, just out and about and stuff. And I said I was going to try and update it, if not every day, at least 3 times a week. And so far, I've done none of those. I've not kept up my schedule at all. My reason for not doing it is partly down to the equipment I've been using, and partly down to me not really thinking ahead about things. Rather than making any plans, which I probably should have done, I pretty much decided to have a go at doing it all on my own. All at once, sorry. Just off the top of my head. And this is what happened. On the Wednesday, I was planning to start this. I needed to go to my local supermarket. And people don't always seem to believe me that it takes me over an hour to get there, and then it takes me over an hour to get back again. And I was gonna film it and sort of prove to everyone how difficult it can be, and how I have to do it, how I get around doing it. First thing was that I planned to leave my house at exactly 12 p.m., exactly midday. When the clock struck, I was going to leave. About 10 to 12, I tried to get my tripod and get my video camera and attach it to the arm of my wheelchair. After about probably an hour of trying, I could not for life of me get this camera to stay on the armrest of my wheelchair. And I was starting to get really, really annoyed, really wound up with it. And also I was kind of like making myself become further and further behind time. So what I ended up doing, so what I ended up doing, as a simple way of mending all of life's little problems, I simply gaffer taped it to my wheelchair. It was that simple. I stuck it on there and wrapped tape around it, and that was pretty good. And it was very bright outside when I left, so I attached this to the camera, which is like an anti-glare shield thing to stop the glare of the sun hitting it. So with that on, I went on my merry way, doing everything I could. and went to Sainsbury's, and I had some lunch. I did some shopping. I came back home. I sat on the computer and I brought up some pictures of Google Maps so I could show everyone the route I'd taken. And then I made myself a coffee while I uploaded the footage from my camcorder to my computer, with the intention of I've got 3 hours of footage and I need to edit it down to about 15-20 minutes long. And when I came back in, it found out the sun guard hadn't worked. I had basically filmed 3 hours of brilliant whiteness. The sun was so bright it was reflecting off and you couldn't see a single thing. And I was like, oh, darn it. This is a bit of a sticky wicket, isn't it? So, all words there is a fad. So I couldn't use any of that footage, basically. And then I thought, right, well, let's not dismiss the visual ideas so much. Let's brush ourselves down, try again. So I spent that evening cutting down some quite stiff card to about that long, and I glued it onto my sun guard to basically make the glare, made the shield a bit bigger. But when I tried it out in my house, because I put these guards on, I was getting a kind of quite severe tunnel vision. So had to start again, which basically involved cardboard, glue, and little bits of Lego to, instead of making the shield straight like that, it kind of opened up on itself to give me a bit of a wider angle, and that worked much better. And it took me a long time to get it done. It was about 2 in the morning when I finally got to bed. But put the battery on charge and I was like, right, I'm going to go out tomorrow and do the same thing again. But when I woke up in the morning, it was pissing down with rain. And I did quite a lot, and I was thinking, well, okay, well, the cardboard's going to get soggy, and also I don't particularly relish the idea of gaff taping a £700 video camera to the arm for a wheelchair and then get it pissed on with rain. So I was really annoyed because I had to go out anyway. I had to do things like go to the opticians and just sort of get some shopping, get some bits from the village in general. And again, I could have really benefited with having some kind of footage to show people, but alas, there was none. So basically, I'm starting again the whole thing. I am gonna still keep doing that. I am gonna try again maybe next week, but for this week, I'm going to plan ahead a little bit, of which like I should have done in the first place. I'm gonna try various techniques, different ideas I've got. I've got to trying to find some kind of new glare guard. If anybody's watching this and got new ideas, then do please get in touch with me and let me know. That'd be great. I say I need to keep But I need to sort of do trial and error runs and see if it works or if it doesn't work. But apart from all that, everything has been quite good this week. Or it's been okay, I should say. I've had a bit of a bit of hassle with my wheelchair. It seems to be a little bit old and knackered and doesn't always want to go in a straight line, but it's about it works about as good as it can, really. I say I've not really been up to much, but I have at the same point. And what I mean by that is, I've been out and about places, but everything I do just takes so long to do that. Honestly, like going to the supermarket and just getting some bread and cheese and stuff and coming home is a full day's outing. In fact, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put a screenshot of Google Maps, the route I have to take to get to honestly the closest supermarket for me. So I'll pull up now. So on this map, you can see the route I have to go. This honestly is the closest supermarket I can get to, the closest place to get things. In the walking, there are, for me, because this is all going by the roads. There is a few different cutways and stuff, but it doesn't really take that much time off things. And also, I don't take one of the right hand turns. I actually take the one just a little bit further down the road, only because it's easier in a wheelchair, but it is the same amount of distance. So yeah, so from all that you can now see, just how far I do have to go. I will, when I've worked out how to do this video properly without the sun blinding everybody, I will upload it again and then hopefully we'll give from there. So this video is not about anything in general, just me saying sorry for not keeping to the schedule I agreed to, but I will be doing it very soon. So thanks a lot.